So the Boston Red Sox made a very interesting trade earlier as they sent David Hamilton, Kyle Harrison, and Shane Drowan to the Milwaukee Brewers for Caleb Durbin and a couple of other pieces. This is exactly the type of move that I've been waiting the Red Sox to make. I mean, they get a 25-year-old under team control through 2031, finished third in NL Rookie of the Year voting after posting a very, very respectable season, 2.6 F WAR. We're talking about a solid fielder, doesn't make too many errors, can play three positions in the infield, third base, second, and short. We'll see where the Red Sox play him. I mean, I feel like he's probably best at second. The Brewers obviously had a platinum gold glover there, so they could put him at third and Meyer at second. I feel like the Red Sox kind of want Meyer at third. And the one thing you can kind of say about Durbin's defense, he doesn't have like the strongest arm in the world. I think Meyer has a better arm. But I love the fact that this guy does not strike out. He puts the ball in play. I mean, 96 percentile whip percentage. The Red Sox, they struck out 1,419 times in 2025. That was the eighth most in baseball. And there were games where the Red Sox would go double-digit times to striking out. It's very difficult to win like that, especially with runners in scoring position. Exit velocity 85.2, hard hit percentage 26.9. So we know that this is a guy who's not going to be hitting the ball constantly out of Fenway and hitting it hard. But the Red Sox, I mean, yeah, they do need power, but not necessarily at third base or second. I mean, if they were to do that, then they should have done it at first base, and they didn't. So that's kind of the route they're going, is just consistency in the field, and then guys who don't strike out, that put the ball in play and kind of just go through the pitching staff. And it's easy to do that when you've got Garrett Crochet, you've got Ranger Suarez and Brian Bayo and Sonny Gray and Johan Oviedo, you got Chapman, Whitlock, etc. in the bullpen. I mean, the Red Sox look really good right now, a lot better than they did last season, that's for sure. And it's not like they gave up pretty much anything. I mean, David Hamilton's a solid guy, but he wasn't going to play. Shane Drowan, I have no clue who he is. No disrespect to him. I mean, not saying he's a nobody. He's not like a guy who's going to contribute to the Red Sox right now. And then Kyle Harrison, I think has potential, but he wasn't going to play. The Red Sox have way too much pitching. Like Peyton Tolley might not even start for the Red Sox this season. That's kind of the thing here, and he's their number one prospect. And if he does, they'd have to have a six-man rotation or use him out of the bullpen. So Red Sox get a very good player, someone that Brewers fans certainly didn't expect to be moved, for players that were never going to contribute anyway. That's exactly the type of move that we've been waiting for. See, the Red Sox could have traded Jarren Duran for pitching or Willie Abreu for pitching, but then you lose out on basically two All-Stars. And yeah, Willier is going to play right field every single day, but Duran can still play the field, left center, and he can DH. So I like what the Red Sox are doing. I mean, would I have loved maybe like a Pete Alonso or a Ketel Marte? Obviously, but the Red Sox, they've had a very, very good offseason. I think they're much better than last year, and I'm excited about it. 0 outs above average. I mean, that means he's an average fielder, but he's not going to hurt the Red Sox in the field, and he's only going to help them at the plate. So yes, absolutely, I will give this trade probably maybe even an A minus. I give this move an A minus, man, with super potential. In terms of other Red Sox news, Marcelo Meyer is not expected to work at shortstop given he's playing two other positions. Same with Durbin. That makes sense. Trevor Story's got that locked down. Willie Abreu to play every day is in excellent shape. And then it's too early, according to Alex Cora, to specify Jarren Duran's role, which makes sense. In terms of Jarren Duran, he's just better hitting third. I don't know why he would hit leadoff. I mean, Duran as a leadoff hitter has an OPS of 742. And hitting third, it's 863. And Roman Anthony, when he leads off, has an OPS over 8,000, a 336 batting average. And when he hits third, he's got an 828 OPS and a 267 batting average, right? .267, I think is how you correctly say that. But I just look at the Red Sox, and it's tough to say what their lineup's going to look like. I mean, they are a very lefty-centric lineup, but they get a right-handed bat, of course, somebody who gives them just a lot more versatility. And now, all of a sudden, the Red Sox aren't panicking heading into spring training for answers in the infield. They've got everything set in stone. I think the one thing that's kind of missing right now is power, and that is going to have to be addressed. But maybe Tristan Casas is asking for a lot. But I mean, honestly, Wilson Contreras, I think, is going to provide a lot of pop, probably 20 to 25 home runs. I mean, for all we know, maybe the Red Sox make a trade towards the deadline or something and get someone. But I don't think you need power to win a World Series. I think you need defense and pitching. The Red Sox have maybe the best starting rotation in baseball, and they've got a very good bullpen. They do need more lefties. They've been talking to them throughout the offseason. But I think like the Red Sox last season were a fun story with potential, but now they look like a legit AL contender. Everything is going to have to go right, but isn't that how you win a World Series anyway? Like unless you're the Dodgers and like you could just lose half your team and still win. But for all the other teams, like you need to be able to stay healthy. Like had Roman Anthony not gotten hurt, I think the Red Sox pretty easily beat the Yankees. I mean, literally, Duran had a drop, and then like Duran did not play well in that series, and the Red Sox still probably should have won Game 2. So that's kind of what it comes down to is just executing and having your guys out there. And the Red Sox, they still have a good farm system, man. It's still probably like the 10th or the ninth best in baseball. So they're absolutely chilling. But I'm excited about the Sox, man. I mean, as the days progress, we get closer and closer to spring training. Obviously, pitchers and catchers. Well, I don't know. Obviously, I think they reported to camp because I saw videos in Fort Myers. But like the Red Sox, they have kept Peyton Tolley and Connolly early, so technically they can still package them and maybe someone else to go get a big time name. But they're not getting overly aggressive. They're not trying to like do anything they can to get Ketel Marte or to get like Isaac Paredes. I mean, they're just playing it the smart way, man. That's why my last video I think was titled "The Red Sox are playing chess, not checkers," and people disagreed. But that's because people just look at big names and say that, oh, well, no big names came in. It was a bad offseason. Like, that's not entirely true. The Red Sox have had a fantastic offseason. They didn't need Bregman or Bo Bichette or Pete Alonso to put themselves into a situation to win a World Series championship. So right now, if I had to give the Red Sox a grade out of 10, I think I'd probably give them an 8.5. That sounds about fair. If the Red Sox do make another trade, then I think they could jump up to maybe even like a 9 or in the low nines, like 9.2, 9.3. The Dodgers are obviously a 10, like the Blue Jays are probably a 9.5, but the Red Sox are right behind those teams, man. The Cubs are going to be good this season, the Phillies, the Mets. I mean, there's a lot of competition, but Garrett Crochet, I mean, you have him game 1, game 2, you've got Ranger Suarez, game 3, probably Bayo, and then if game 4, Sonny Gray, and then Oviedo. Obviously, you've got Tolley early working out of the bullpen, and the Red Sox have so many pitchers that I wouldn't even be able to name them all. Like Carter Crawford, like that's the thing, bro. They've just got so much. They've got also Tanner Houck. I don't know if he's coming back, but this team is in a fantastic situation. And when you win the first game, which the Red Sox did against the Yankees, like typically you should always win the wild card. But even if you're playing 5 games, 7 games, I mean, just getting that first game is huge. And I think playing at Fenway is going to be an advantage for the Red Sox because they had to go to Yankee Stadium, and like playing in Yankee Stadium isn't that difficult, but there's something about Fenway where just the home crowd. I think the Red Sox have. I'm biased, but I think the Red Sox have the best home field in baseball. It's not just because the fans are electric, but it's also just because of the Green Monster and right field. Like you've got Willier in right, left field. You've got Roman Anthony center stayed on. I mean, center is very honestly right's harder to play than center in Fenway. That's why the Red Sox moved Mookie over there. Well, the Red Sox had Jackie Bradley. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it's more difficult to play right or center? I've never actually stood out there in the outfield, so I guess I can't really say. But I mean, I think it's because JBJ. Well, Mookie was a Platinum Gold Glove winner. I mean, Jackie Bradley Jr. made it look easy. I mean, he literally was Sadon before Sadon. But I mean, the Red Sox have had just such good outfielders: Benintendi, Mookie, Bradley. And now they've got Jarren Duran isn't even in the field because they've got so much depth. And Masataka Yoshida, I think he just stay healthy as a weapon. Christian Campbell's also going to get some outfield work. So, I mean, the Red Sox are phenomenal. I like where the team's at, man. Do I love it? Not necessarily. Like if Devers was still here, and Devers is a bad example because he kind of had to go from an attitude perspective. But just if the Red Sox had like a Devers type of bat with power, I mean, we'd be talking about, hey, this team might be able to challenge the Dodgers. But they're still kind of waiting for that. But we'll wait and see what happens, guys. My name is Red Sox Palace, and I'm out.